All right. I'm in my 2008 Kia Sedona, and the brakes are working, but they're kind of spongy. Okay? In other words, I have to go. It's not as soon as I touch them, it's like I have to press down on them. So, we have a solution for that. I already bled the brakes, and that did not work. So, on to the video. Today, we're going to go ahead and change out the master cylinder. And I have a Beck Arnley, but there's a lot of different brands. You know, this is just the one that I chose. So it looks like it's pretty simple. There's two brake lines that are going to go in here, and then there's two bolts, and it looks like a sensor. So nothing much to it. So it should be a pretty easy job. I'm going to go ahead and remove the top part here, the intake, and might as well check my filter at the same time. But I think this is pretty much all I have to do, remove this to get access to that. So let's get started. Okay. All right. It's definitely going to drip the brake fluid. So we're going to get a pan and position it right underneath the master cylinder. So make sure you do that step. All right, let's start with the two brake lines and position the camera over here. It's either 13 or 14, probably 14. And yeah, it's 14. Now righty tighty, lefty loosey. So we want to go up on that one. Little trick. Almost want to take this off, but anyway, they're pretty. They weren't on there too tight, so that's a good thing. So that one's loose. Let's get this other one. Okay. Pretty easy, 14. Alright, now let me come in there with just my hand. Alright, so we disconnected these two with a 14 millimeter. Okay, now let's get those two, right? And we're go ahead and taking out the brake fluid. There. All right, 12 millimeter, and then it starts turning. That's you gotta get that one out, and then there's one on the other side. So get it out. Okay. Hopefully that's on camera. Let me double check. Yeah, it's on camera. So that's the little clip that comes out. All right, once that little clip comes out, then that's out of the way. So that's pretty simple. Now we got to get to that bolt back here. Getting a smaller extension back here. Okay, got a good fit. Let me see. I'll take. So you'll see I put my get the light on there a little bit more. Oh, getting in the camera. It's very loose, and here's the other one. So, and it's got a washer in there, so it's just a matter of getting in there, finding the right angle. All right. Okay. All right. Now Oh, actually, there is enough room. All right. There it is. All right, so same thing in reverse. You got to make sure that everything's lined up, right? And then let's get it in here. All right, so I'm really zoomed in, so I'm hoping that you can see. Basically, when you put this in here, you have to make sure, let's get some, that those are aligned. Okay, there. I made sure that those are aligned. Now I should just go in. So let me zoom out again. Had a good fit. All right, so now it's a matter of tightening everything back up. So we'll tighten everything back up, and then we'll bleed the master cylinder. All right, I forgot to hit the record button. Let me explain what I did. So I filled it up, okay? Then I put them back on and screwed them back on with my 14 millimeter, but I just hand tightened them. And then when I had someone go inside, and I told them press the brake all the way in. They pressed the brake all the way in, it squirted, and then I tightened it, right? And then I did one, it squirted, and what we're trying to do is get the air out. We're bleeding the master cylinder. Then I did it again. I said, okay, go ahead and lift it up. And then I got to the other side and I said, hit the brake all the way in. It squirted, which means getting all the air out, and then I tightened that one up. So, sorry you didn't see that, but then I filled it up all the way to the top, and should be ready to test out. All right, I have my lovely wife driving here, and how do the brakes feel, honey?
The brakes feel very soft, but at the same time tight.
Okay, so that is normal on a Kia Sedona. The brakes are not going to be like, you're on a racing car. So they're soft, but they're not spongy. And so after a while, master cylinder needs a brake. So, all right, good luck with your project. And remember to like and subscribe, okay? Every little bit helps. And on the screen, you'll see more videos and a playlist on some of the parts that I've changed out on the Kia Sedona.